This is your video, sir. You want to intro?
Oh, yeah, sure. All right.
I mean, we could just stand here and look mean at the camera all day.
Master Ken here with another episode of Master Ken's Privates. Once again at Attitude First, where they say all you need for good self-defense is a bad attitude. Here we are with John Correa, right? Good to see you.
Close enough, sure.
Also known as Graybeard McCoy.
That's a good one.
Some people rub some sort of product in it to make themselves look younger. He just owns it, and that's what I respect about him.
I came by every one of these gray hairs earnestly and honestly. I got them from my kids.
I'm sure it's also some stress from teaching bad self-defense. Today we are going to address the issue of whether or not holsters should be used as weapons. You certainly know that weapons can be put in holsters to be drawn in a self-defense situation, but we're going to answer the question today, can a holster itself be used as a weapon?
I mean, can it? Anything's a weapon if you hold it right, but I don't think I would. I mean, I've got a couple of holsters here. This one's a Haven Defense Co. outside the waistband holster. This one is a Dark Star Gear Orion appendix carry holster. This is my everyday holster. I mean, Master Ken, I guess, could you kung fu with it? I guess you could, but if you got this on your person, it's got a gun in it, right? So if it is a deadly force encounter, well, then I just use the gun. If it's not, then I got to take the gun out of it, do something with the gun, and then take the holster off. And I think in all that time, I probably lose the fight.
I disagree. When it comes to holsters, there's a variety of situations where you might not only want to, but need to use it as a weapon. For instance, let's say that I have this on my belt. Say I got it right here. My gun falls out and I don't notice. Happens all the time. I'm out there doing cartwheels in the parking lot. Maybe I'm a gymnast. Maybe I'm a professional gymnast. And during my gym workout, the gun just flies out during my cartwheel practice and I don't notice. Then minutes later, I'm at a gas station that's being robbed. I go for my weapon. Oh no, it's not there. Another reason is you yourself might be the weapon that you carry. I carry myself everywhere I go. And sometimes when I'm feeling extra dangerous, I like to just put a tiger claw in the holster.
You ever try to put a hurricane in the holster?
It's hard to find one big enough. Usually for that I use a backpack. Okay. But this is also for other people's comfort. This is not to scare anybody. Because if I walk around with these out, it draws aggression. Believe me, it draws aggression. Take the tiger claw, just put it there. You know, maybe it's an open carry situation. Sometimes open carry is a deterrent, right?
Not usually, no.
Well, with me it is. A lot of times if people see a tiger claw, they at least see it and they say, okay, at least it's holstered. But let's say that I am in a situation where all I have for a weapon is a holster, okay? I take the holster off, number one. Now, certainly if it's made of, this is some sort of plastic, I assume?
Yeah, people call it Kydex or Boltaron.
Kydex, okay. A Kydex kill. We have a Kydex kill in Ameridote. What we do is we sharpen the edges of the Kydex so that they themselves are sharp and ready to use as weapons. Good idea, right?
But Master Ken, if you sharpen the edge, then when you put this on your body, it's going to cut you.
Well, that's why you have to condition your skin. It's a good idea on a regular basis to take something sharp and just sort of drag it against your skin, particularly where there are vulnerable veins and arteries, right? I will just take something sharp before I go to bed and just sort of exfoliate. And what that does is you do that before, so I'll do that right on my carotid here.
You know, it's like I see some guys who say that, you know, so they may not be able to take a 9mm to the chest, but that's why they, you know, get shot occasionally with a 22, and that kind of builds up an immunity.
Yeah, calcium deposits. What that does is it actually builds up the bones underneath the skin and makes them stronger, okay? You can essentially become bulletproof. You just have to be disciplined. You have to start with them. They have to shoot you from very far away. That's the first key, is like half a mile. Have someone shoot you with a 22 from half a mile away, and as long as it bounces off, it will bounce off from that distance, okay? And then you can start conditioning your body to get shot properly.
Don't do that, please.
Anyway, back to the holster. What you can do is, first easiest thing is someone is being aggressive to you in some way, okay? Say he's got his thumb out. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put the thumb in the holster and snap it down, right? Breaking the fingers. You can absolutely do that. You can do that with the nose, depending on how long the nose is. Really, whatever on his body is long enough to fit in this holster, I can break.
Sure, as long as I stand here and just let you do it. Yeah.
Exactly. The other thing you can do is put dangerous things in this holster, unconventional weapons. I can fill this with sand. I could fill this with gasoline.
But Master Ken, it's open in the bottom.
Well, you got to have a plastic bag with you.
Okay.
Okay? So put this in a Ziploc bag, pour the gasoline in, have a match, a lighter, what have you, light it, and then...
And then off it goes.
Right. Setting that beard aflame.
Yeah, I mean, if you had a holster with a plastic bag full of gasoline in it, that's an unconventional use. I'll give you that.
Absolutely. So let's say that I have 2 holsters, okay? How are we going to use this in a self-defense situation? He comes up to me in an aggressive manner, okay? Look at that. Gives me 2 sets of fingers. Here, threading them in, okay? Snapping, breaking, twisting, all of that, okay? Kicking to the groin, okay? Dropping him down to a knee. Taking these, I've sharpened them, okay? These 2 very sharp holsters. Here, slicing both sides of the carotid. I get my plastic baggies. I fill them with gasoline. I cup them with one hand. I light a match. I ask him to hold it. I ask him to hold the match, okay? Gasoline. Burning, 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 burning. He falls down. Then, as always, re-stomp that groin. All right, that was another episode of Master Ken's Privates. I want to thank John once again for coming in and learning something new. I think you did.
Wow, that was something new. Yeah.
People want to follow you and learn more about you, they can.
Yeah, you can find us at Active Self-Protection. But yeah, sure. You can find us at Active Self-Protection on YouTube, and yeah.
One of my specialties is leaving high-level people absolutely speechless.
Totally.
I'm Master Ken. Tune in next time for another episode of Master Ken's Privates. Us. Thanks for watching our video. Remember, you can order your own personalized video message from me, Master Ken, by going to Cameo. So whether it's a happy birthday, or you want me to tell you, or your instructor, why your martial art is total bullshit, go to Cameo and order your video message today. And remember, always re-stomp that groin.